What's up, everybody? I decided to do a Dark Cloud stream because I don't think I've done one in a couple days, so I figured I would give it a go and see where it goes from here. However, I am going to go and sell off my fishing gear. The fishing to me on this game, I mean, let's be real, it's kind of stale to me. But that's not necessarily what the game is all about. The core of the game is not fishing at all, so I could see where it would be kind of stale. Let's see here. How much cheese and stuff do I have? I've not checked that yet. 5 and 6. So I need to buy 4. Okay, and then I'll get 3 bars of soap. Now I'm gonna go down in this little submarine here, and hopefully, with any luck, I'll get some things down here. Like I'll get some more Atla and stuff to repair the city more. Which I think this place is a good place to go to upgrade weapons as well, which I do need to work on another weapon because I messed up. I started working on a different weapon to get Towen's best, but after some research, I'm actually working on his second best weapon. So I'm actually going to switch my weapon to this. Which, to build it up, I need a lot of stuff, which I can't really remember. How much stuff I need. Okay, so I need thunder. So we will put this and this here. And we'll switch from holy to thunder. And we'll actually switch to this weapon. This is all in hopes that I do not break it, because if I break it, I don't think I have another one that I can use for that particular to get the particular sword that I'm thinking of. Because the Sandbreaker will actually turn into a different one. I mean, I could work on the sax, because it can turn into the second to the best. So let's see. But then again, if I work on this one, yeah, I'll keep this one for now, and we'll build it up with hopefully we'll build it up, and it'll hopefully be a pretty good sword. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the cheese and stuff there. I'll put 8 there, and then I will, actually no, I'll just put them all here and put these here. So that way I just need to make sure I watch, because I don't want this sword to break. Okay, so oh my gosh, not only did a sword about to not only is my sword about to break, but I'm also about to meet my maker. Okay, so the ABS is full on my sword now, so now I can go to my weapons, go to this, customize. Okay, I've already got what I wanted to upgrade in there. So now it is a +1. It has one more HP, which, let's see here, we'll repair it. Or one more attack, rather. Let's see, it still needs thunder, which unfortunately I have none now, which makes me a little bit sad, but let's see, it needs beast and mage. Good news is I have mage, so I can increase that a little bit. Okay, so the Sam takes a little extra hit of damage from this sword's magic ability, so... Oh no. Good thing I got 5 of those stand-in powders, that's all I gotta say about that. I think that's what happened, actually, if I'm not mistaken, whenever I quit last time. I think I died and wasn't able to come back because of use him. Actually, you know what? I need to put those there, and I used the food. One of them anyway, because I honestly didn't realize I was so close to a water fountain or a water thing to where I could just go in there and heal. Okay, I got hit, so I need to back into the water fountain to heal up. Gonna have to be careful because I'm going to work on this weapon. Mainly because I feel kind of like I messed up whenever I was working on the other one. Because of how I didn't really pay attention to the stats of the different weapons or nothing, but I know the Chronicle Sword, which is the one I'm wanting, is a lot better than the sword that I was going to get. Which I need to go back and get in here. And I need to heal my... I keep doing that, but I can just go here and do it. Repair that. And, which, luckily, the good news is I still have this to fall back on. If things go really south. Which I don't really honestly think they're going to go that bad. I mean, even though the potential is there to do so, I don't think it's going to, hopefully. So, fingers crossed anyway that it doesn't happen. I don't want to be frozen. Or well hit, rather. I gotta be careful of that, because that makes the second time that has got me. I don't like the fact that it got me the first time, but now that it's got me a second, makes it even more bothersome. Which, unfortunately, that's... I would say that's the nature of the game, but... honestly, I don't really necessarily think it is. I just need to be more careful. Got me a premium water. Which I don't really need, but... A petite fish, I think that's for fishing. Yeah, that's a fish bait item. Gonna switch to the dagger here, because... Okay, I'm just pumped with energy, so... for now, my weapon damage should be a little bit higher. Maybe not a big ordeal higher, but a little bit, to say the least. I'm hoping, anyway. Knowing my luck, though, I'm not going to find any enemies. Oh, here's one. He keeps getting me with those quick jabs. Oh yeah, I got him. Now let's see here. My weapon, it's pretty damaged, honestly. It's gonna take some getting used to, only because I worked hard on that other weapon. Which, I mean, part of me kind of thinks that joke's on me there, I guess. It's sad to say, because I'm not saying it's the weapon's bad. But I definitely want to get the best I can have with the characters, only because of I think that's the I mean I think that's the main objective of the game, honestly, like, is to you know, get the best of the best. Oh man. Again with that. He does that randomly, I guess. So I don't like fighting or going up against the sacks. We'll just say that right now. I need to use, I've got 2 stand-in powders left because poor Towen, I'm being stupid and not using him the way I need to. I'm assuming. We'll use that, and we'll switch back to him. I mean, I'm not particularly happy at the fact that keeps going. He keeps getting hurt by that person, but that was almost bad. I almost lost my weapon. I need to really be careful with that now. Holy crap, mimics are hard on weapons. I did not realize mimics were so harsh on weapons, especially this particular one. That's insane. I'm actually kind of curious now if I should, you know what? I'm going to do this. I should have done this earlier. I'll equip this. Oh, well. Okay, so I'll equip that and try not to be a complete BA with it. But it's okay. It's a little hard because this weapon is pretty powerful, honestly. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So I will go ahead and switch back to the other one. Because I wasn't expecting it to be that overpowered, I guess you can say. But apparently it is. So, I mean, that's good for me, I guess. But it's bad for what I'm trying to do. Which I'm trying to power up this particular weapon. which, since that captain is lurking, I will go ahead and repair it, which I'm almost out of repair powders, honestly, already. Did I just get the thing to... Oh, man. Okay, so... I just got the thing to go into the back way of, the level, so... I'm going to, use this, which heals him, some, but I'm gonna go ahead and equip this, because I'm gonna kill this dude, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go to the back level again, because I totally can, and it's going to be awesome. And hopefully, with any luck, I'll be able to get the things I'm looking for. I will go ahead and repair this sword that I'm using. Because I'm... Oh, man. Two things right in a row. Okay, so... like I said, I'm going to go ahead and repair this particular sword because I want it to be at its tip-top shape, just in case. I don't really want bad things to happen to it, because... Oh... Because, I mean, the sword is a good sword. It really is. So, I just kind of want the other one a little bit more, and I may actually, while I'm in this back, I might use her because she, because the cat kills things pretty good. And on top of that, she does not, or I keep saying she, I'm assuming that's what it is, so I'm just going to keep referring to it as she. But she keeps, or she doesn't have to get close range, and that's something that I really enjoy right now, is the lack of close range that she has to get. So far, not finding too many spectacular things. Actually, that's one way to get that maxed. Okay, so customize. Got Mage Slayer in there, so we're gonna upgrade it. And we're going to go to the build-up and see if that is an adequate amount, and it was not, sadly. So I've got 2 more, which should bring it up to 12, I think. Yeah, brings Mage Slayer up to 12. Which, I don't know, that might do something good for it, might not. I'm not particularly sure. But there's only one way to find out, and that, I mean, there's nothing really to it but to get in that situation. So there's one of these. Hopefully it makes me pumped with energy. It did. switch back to that weapon. Okay, so the thing is with the Medusas, is I'm not really. Oh my! I don't have another stand-in, do I? Oh man, I got one more. Shh. But now I only have the one. I used my last repair or revive, and all that. So if he dies one more time, it's pretty much game over. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, yeah, that really makes me mad. Oh, that really kind of burns me up. But I learned my lesson. Not only that, I think I can make up the majority of the money back, mainly because where I went into that back way, it helped out a lot. Okay, I'm stacked on repair powder. Okay, I got 5 of each of the stand-ins and revivals. I'll get 6 of that just to make sure. I'm not really sure how many I really needed. Need one more of them. Let's see here. I'll go ahead and go to my weapons and repair this. Well, no, I won't repair that one. Let's check hers. That one's about half, so I'll go ahead and repair it. Let's see, what does it need to be built up? Beast, and stuff, so I need to figure out the weapon layout for her particularly and see which one is the best for her, because I want to give all their best weapons. Same with Goro. I need to figure out what weapon is his best. Honestly, that one right there with 99, that's pretty nice. I like the name of it too, Last Judgment, you know? I mean, that's pretty cool title of a weapon there. So we're just going to hopefully skip the formalities of having to go through and do all that jazz. Unfortunately, I am going to have to go back through this level, but after I beat the enemy that has the hook, I will probably just go ahead and quickly go to the next level. Because, well, I don't really want to have to deal with all that again of, you know, going through all the motions of, I kind of hate that the durability of this weapon is not that great, because I would have loved for it to be a lot more durable. But I mean, I guess it's holding up decently. I won't say the greatest, but it's holding up a little bit, so I mean... Got a grasshopper. What are these? Okay, 2 saxes. I'll probably switch to... Yeah, I'm gonna switch to my sand breaker for these. Only because he kills things, or... a lot faster with it. That, and it's got a lot more weapon HP and everything. So I feel like I don't have to worry as much for it. So chances are I'll probably just use this this weapon for the remainder of this particular dungeon level, because I really don't feel like trying to deal with the other weapon. And I'm out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this level. I will heal up right here, but oh, my feather broke and disappeared. I hate when that stuff happens. When your feather breaks and disappears, it just puts a bad, gives me a bad feeling. Not really, it really don't, but we're gonna go ahead and go to the next floor and hope there's no bad status effects. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, I beat one of the enemies, which was surprisingly extremely easy. Okay, the second one went down, and now the last one. And for that I got a rotten fish, which probably smells really bad. Don't really rightly know okay, it has something with the red beam. So something special has to open that door. Something with a red beam. So, but I got the hook. I can't remember how to open that kind of door. Is it the slingshot, maybe? No? Okay, you don't whack, you don't, okay, so let's leave the dungeon, because it's available. We will, go here. I'll sell my rotted fish, because, well, not really much else I can do with it. Get rid of that holy water and this. Let's see here. I'll get a couple more repair powders. I'll buy a Duran's feather. And we'll leave it at that. And now I'm going to go to the main place. And there might be some things that I have to do, honestly. To get what I need. Either that or I'm supposed to already have my next ally that I don't have yet. Which, I mean, let's face it, that could very well be possible. Oh, Jack's store is completed now. The Joker's house is done. Let's see, King's hideout. Well, there's the King. Stew and that. Okay, so the King's place we will put. We'll put in this other big area that doesn't really have much of nothing. I know one of the things that the King is going to want is his car, which is right there. The sheriff's office. That's his deputy. Put that there. So, I don't know that I have everything. But I think I do have a lot of stuff that completed to its entirety, so okay, so wait, it said that there was an event going on there, right? Oh, at Joker's house. Oh, that's Joker's house. Okay, so what do? Do I go up here and... Okay, well I can go up there and get that. But I don't remember how to get Joker to open his door. But this place is open. I hope. Oh, okay, I was gonna say I don't see nobody home, but there he is. Said you don't give gifts. I mean, I may potentially buy something soon, depending on what all you have in here. So let's see. Let's see what you got. Okay, so he's got a hammer, so, I mean, he's got some okay things. Nothing that I would really... nothing I would really consider buying. Being the fact that, you know, I'm, not really looking for that kind of thing. Okay, so Joker's house still has an event. So, I don't know when a good time to catch him would be. Because I mean, I really don't. It said I got ice, but was it talking about probably that? But yeah, I don't know. I don't really Is the store open? Okay, so see, now I can buy the fish and I could buy the ice block to go into the back way. Really anytime I want, which is a good thing because I honestly think I do want to go there because I need to actually start fixing up that weapon and getting it to where it needs to go, because if I can build it up to where it's a lot better weapon, I'll be doing excellent because of the fact that, I mean, right now, this one has 38 damage, this one only has 12, but it has potential, I do believe. Because, don't get me wrong, oh, my funds increased a little, that's lovely, actually. Being the fact that I accidentally stepped there, because usually I'm pretty picky about doing that, but I'm kind of hoping that I can beef up this weapon, and it'll blow this other weapon that I have out of the water, honestly, because the weapon I have now, it's really nice, but which I'm actually currently using the good weapon, which I don't think I was, so did I change it? Oh, well, maybe I didn't change it, maybe I just had the better weapon out already, which is fine, because actually, you know what? I'm not even going to use him for this. I'm going to use the cat, because I know the cat can get these because don't have to get close, and that's the best part. The lack of getting close is, or not having to get close to take care of your enemies is always the best part. Although I'm not really enjoying the lackluster items I'm getting from these, honestly, because some of these I can get just from regular chests, and that's not necessarily a good thing, especially going to the back level, because I mean, whenever I go to the back level, I'm expecting stuff like, well, not so much like that, but I mean, that's a decent example, because I don't think you can actually, I don't know if you can get Stonebreaker in the regular ones. Or the undead, for that matter. But the good news is worst case scenario, I'll build up her weapon, which I'm not really sure how far her weapon is, or if her weapon's close to the best, but we will see. I'm a little shocked I got hit with her. Not something I'm particularly proud of, but I have to admit it did happen. But I got an aquamarine, which I don't really remember what that does, but we will see right now. Actually, gives me ice. Okay, so the aquamarine really doesn't do anything for this weapon that I can tell. No, it really does nothing. Or wait, what's this need? Okay, it does need the, oh, and it's ready to be upgraded, so let's go ahead and upgrade this. The Sandbreaker. It's Sandbreaker 1 now. It needs some Holy. And the Beast, or I think that's Dragon. So let's customize some Dragon and what the other one was. Oh yeah, and it needed some Holy, I think it was. Which I currently don't have any Holy. But this gives to Ice, which I don't need that. So Holy and the Dragon, which I do have another Dragon that I can put in there just to see if that will help or hurt, but I mean, it couldn't hurt. Oh, pardon me, I burped. Build up. What does this need to be built up? Beast, Plant, and the Dragon. So, oh yeah, I have all plants, so we will repair this. It does 61 damage, and it's called the Double Impact. So I'm curious to see how that fares. and all that because let's see here. Try to find their weapon chart. Okay, so I found the weapon chart for her. And it actually looks pretty good. I'm going ahead and looking at their weapon charts because I don't really remember the best weapons in the game. I really don't. Actually, I need to remember how to get the other characters. I know I'm probably not ready for some of the characters, but I don't remember exactly where to get them at. And if I can figure out where to get them, or to get them, I will totally go and get them whenever I can. Which the good news is it looks like for the cat character, I'm looks like two away from getting the. Looks like most of the cat's weapons lead to the best weapon, where not so much for Towin. Looks like the Inferno is Goro's best weapon. So without any further ado, now that I've got all that, I will start working on these characters, getting out of this dungeon per se, and oh yeah, I need to heal the cat. The cat was about dead. Of course, naturally, I can use an escape powder to just leave, but I think I'm just going to defeat the monsters here, honestly, to try to get my stuff fixed. This character is actually so much better than whenever I first originally started using the cat, because honestly, like, killing those dragons at the very beginning was just awful. Really was, because I couldn't build my weapon up or nothing, because I had to consistently try to always be improving on my weapon, and then I status broke the weapon I had to make it a little bit stronger. And whenever I made it stronger, that's whenever things became a little bit easier for her. But I'm gonna customize this. Okay, I've got that. So equip this because these should be able to be taken out by this particular weapon pretty easy, and it should also increase the points until it upgrades, which is always nice, honestly. Man. Okay, well, I got one of them. Okay, now that weapon's about to break. I need to repair it real quick, because if I don't repair it and it breaks, it's not going to bode well for me. Honestly, it won't. I don't want to have to try to build up this weapon again, so I don't want to have to buy another one just to try to build it up, because I know this weapon can go into the Chronicle Sword, which is one of Towen's final swords of the game, which it can, I think, I don't know that it can actually be upgraded, but I know it goes to the Chronicle Sword 2, which makes things a little bit easier. I mean, he's a little thirsty. Okay, so that weapon is going to, or that monster is going to really hurt this sword. So I'm going to actually switch to the cat and have her weaken it, and then have him finish it off. Because honestly, if it was the other way around, I'll just go ahead and have her kill that one, because that sword it's pretty not durable, honestly. It's very flimsy, I guess. Now the good news is, or, well, I don't know that it's necessarily good news, but I guess you could say some news is okay, so I'll switch to him. so... Luckily, these undead things, not the captains, but the smaller versions of the captain, is not as strong as, well, the captain. So, I can actually damage them with the sword, and it's not going to risk breaking it as bad, because of that. Oh, she's, Cat's thirsty too. So let's, oh, I know that. I just needed to do that. Now then, I will put the, we'll use the pulley, and I can't remember, we'll go ahead and go to the next floor. I can't really remember. I know there's one of them that reduces stats, but it does not appear to be this one, so we'll use that, and I just wasted water unintentionally. But that's one thing I like about this game, though, is that it can be very unforgiving. Like, you could accidentally use, you know, the water and stuff, and if you accidentally use it, you lose it, you know? I mean... Okay, so that Gunny is still alive, and one smacked by the sword and it's gone. So that's good. I'm actually going to smack this. And I'm going to switch back to him. Hoping this weapon... Oh, no, I don't want to upgrade it just yet. I wanted to make sure that I have some stuff to customize it with, because I want to be able to just customize it and get that out of the way, because of okay, so this does have the flowers. I think that oh wait, yeah, I was going to switch to and now switch back to him. It's the cursed rose. And it says I'm cursed, so I did have some holy water, but you know me, I sell my stuff off if I don't think I'm going to use it. Which was probably the case with the cursed water, and I accidentally, well, I said I accidentally used up a food source, but let's be real. I did that on purpose. I'm gonna guess this explosion. Nope, it was a curse. Joke's on them, I'm already cursed. Treasure chest, and it's a curse. Okay, I got another bandit slingshot with the cat. Which, you know, in the long run, it really wouldn't hurt for me to use a slightly lesser weapon and then upgrade, or not really upgrade, but beef up that weapon to kind of a status break it, because it's actually a pretty good way of building your weapons up. But let's see here, customize, I got that in there, and let's upgrade it. Okay, so now let's build up. Let's look. Okay, so now it's full on mage. It doesn't need the mage anymore, but now it needs magic, endurance, and attack. So I've got 2 to magic that I can do. Okay, it needs beast. And it needs magic and endurance. I got those 2 points that I can put into it, but I don't really think that's going to be very beneficial, so let's build up. Yeah, it still needs those 3 things. Attack, endurance, and magic points. Needs some more thunder, beast breaker, and metal breaker. So we'll customize again. There's not really much I need to put in there. Actually, let's look at something real quick. I'm wondering, let me... I was curious if I had anything that was in any of these that I might have been using, or might have had been using, and decided against using. Like Goro, does he have anything? Oh. Oh. That might actually help him in this, oh wow. That actually made it to where it's actually not much worse than the weapon that I have. Holy crap. That's amazing. Oh man, that is awesome. I mean, obviously the speed is a little bad, or a little worse. The magic points is a little worse. The endurance is a little worse, and the attack is a little worse. But the fact remains that this weapon now is a little, almost to the point of the other weapon, because I put that in there, and I'm kind of glad I did that and looked. I looked at that, because now that that's done, I can actually see if I can actually use this. It's actually more usable now than it was, trying to build it up into his best weapon. or well, one of the best weapons. Because the other one is going to turn into something different, and although I might still build it up too, and well, I wasn't expecting to get hit there, but just sort of happened. But overall, I'm happy with the result. Whenever I can actually level it up, I will see exactly how far away I am from getting it to that max point, or to its next official level, I guess you could say. But I'm overall excited about it because of just the fact of the weapon is you know, looking to be like it could be a good weapon now. Because I mean, obviously I don't think it's going to be a junk weapon. I was a little bit I'd be lying if I didn't say those still hurt it really bad. But it definitely performs a lot better now. It's more solid of a weapon. Definitely a lot more durable, which means the world. Because I was half afraid to keep using the weapon, because I was like, well, this weapon may turn out to be like a bust. I will need to leave this dungeon after this, though, because of the fact that, I mean, obviously I'm not going to want to destroy this weapon anytime soon. I do want to keep powering it up and making it better and better and better until it's the best it can be. So hopefully, with any luck, I will be able to do that soon. By the end of this stream, hopefully I'm able to build it up to its next big level. And I'm really glad that, I'm so glad I looked at Goro, because I'm shocked to see that that I was able to give him the weapon stats of Goro's old weapon, or some of the stats of his old weapon, which made his weapon a whole lot better. I may actually not need I may not need anything in the attack and defense department, or the attack department, which would be pretty nice, honestly, to say the least. Because even though I'm cursed now, I'm glad I looked at that, because it allows me to not worry about the curse as much, because my weapon's a lot better off now. So I can use this thing here. Let's use the pulley to go to the next level. Or actually, I need to leave the dungeon temporarily because my, oh, I can't think of what it is. I need more, repair powders and, stuff. Let's see here. Need to talk to you. Get rid of those 3 items. Those. Get some more repair powders in here. How many? 3 and 5. So... okay, so... I maxed out pretty much everything that I could have, but the good news is well, actually, I don't really think I need soap. Because I think I can actually sell that off, and I'll still have 4 spots available for the hook and stuff like that if I need it. Let's see here. Let's go to another area. I'm gonna go back to the Brown Boo Village because I think I need to get at Brown Boo. I need to talk to Ruby, I think, or get a Ruby as a friend. Because if I get that, things... I mean, things may become beneficial, or maybe I don't get maybe I get Ruby for, let's see here. Okay, actually, I need to go back to Queens. And, I'm going to need to go and go to Joker's house Let me guess, your store's still closed for some reason. Okay, so need to talk to... Okay, so he has an event. The King's Hideout, I need to go to... I need to talk to the sheriff as well to get what they need. Okay, so sheriff. We'll go in here, we'll talk to them, we'll get what they need. Oh, there's a Fruit of Eden. Okay, so... okay, he needs his patrol bike. And I don't see the other guy. So he must be out here wandering around, maybe. Maybe he's right outside the place or something. Okay, so... okay, so he said sunshade. Okay, so this is the sheriff. So, what do you need for your place? Needs at least 2 prisons. Okay. So... okay, so... alright, now then, let me see if I can talk to, the Don, or King, or... you know, whatnot, because I need to get... okay, so one wants his car, one said something about a lamp, and then okay, so he needs his bike, and he said 2 prisons, which I guess I can kind of see. Okay, so wants the sunshade, a lamp. Oh, a lamp and his car, which should show another event. And then we have 3 events in a row. The King's Hideout, the Sheriff's Office, which the Sheriff, I'll do first. So let's see here. Okay, so... oh, okay. So that's kind of funny that I had to get a search warrant for that Joker's place. That's... For some reason, I didn't remember that. So, I mean, that's pretty cool, though. Let's see, got a fluffy donut. And my bag is full, okay. So, I got a Fruit of Eden that I don't... Oh, actually, he needs it. Okay, the fluffy donut is his favorite. Okay, I got premium chicken, which is something that you know, kind of beefs up his defense, which is always good because the defense needs beefed up. Oh, and I got a holy, which is kind of funny because I was just mentioning needing that on something. And a Fruit of Eden. Okay, so I'm going to keep the gourd and the Fruit of Eden for Ruby, I think, whenever I acquire her. I will get to that, but for now, not really much I can do yet. I know there's an event going on in here, so we'll see what's going to go on. Okay, whispers. So there's the lamp. For some reason, I don't really remember all this. Oh man, that's hilarious. I didn't remember all that. Alright, so Ruby has become an ally. For some reason I thought Ruby was one of those, the things from, that other, the other village that I was just at. I thought it was one of the moon people. So I was sitting there like, oh yeah, Ruby's a moon person. You know, so I need... Let's see here. Okay, so basically, the only thing he wants is... Oh, only got 55% of the collection. Okay, so on that note, I think I'm actually going to go back into the... I'm going to go back into the one thing. Let's actually go to other area. Did I already, I already got everything I needed, didn't I? I did, okay. So I was going to give her this and the gourd. I don't remember what the candy does. So I don't really want to sell it, but I don't want to use it because I don't know what it does. Need to go to layer 9, only because I think she is going to be, the person to use for, the Ruby area. Or not the Ruby area, but, oh, wait. let's repair the weapon. To be honest with you, this is actually kind of... Oh, there we go. It is about time. Man. Like I said, anything that has to do with aim, guys, I'm terrible. Let's go to the next floor. Only because I think let's see here. Let's see here. We will. We'll switch to. We'll switch back to him until it forces me to use unless it forces me to use Ruby. I won't particularly actually, you know what? Yeah, I will. Mainly because, I mean... Ouch. Let's see here, we'll go down here. These darndo captains. Now go back to him. I forgot. I gave him a better weapon. Well, sort of a better weapon. It does a lot better than it did before, and I forgot about that. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Down here and over. Gonna go up against this gunny which I've got to be very careful. Yep, I'm not going to risk it anymore. I'm going to go ahead and repair it because I feel the need to. I actually don't want that one, I want this one. Oh yeah, I can't really see yet. I forgot because I just now found that I got the mallet thing in there, so I almost forgot about that. And I forgot that the weapon, or the buildings started getting, or the dungeons started getting way more complex. I wasted a lot more of that one than a lot more of that repair powder than I wanted. I'm a little sad by that. Let's see. We will continue this, and I think I'll be able to fully implement the new okay, let's repair it first and then we will upgrade. Actually, let's customize first because I need to put something in there. I'll put an attack 2 in there and we will upgrade it. So now the mallet is now part of the sword. I know that's weird, but now it's actually looking a little bit better. Not too much better, but a little bit. All the stats are good. It needs more thunder, beast, and metal breaker. Which unfortunately I don't have any beast or metal breaker right now. What was the other thing it needed? Thunder, okay. I currently don't have any thunder either. Let me, no, I pulled the things from, that. The Last Judgment, honestly, I think that could possibly be one of his, one of Goro's, better weapons in the game, so, I'm kinda hoping that it works out pretty good for him later on in the game. Which I don't really know if it's gonna get to the point to where, you know, I have to use all 4 of the people, so that's the main reason why I'm trying to beef up as much as I can on them. Okay, so it's a different color. So I'm assuming the different color means different attributes. And I'm kind of hoping it's not thunder, honestly, because I don't think it would be ice. And I tried wind already, so... But we'll try ice. Needs thunder. Well, ain't that just a kick in the pants? Actually, I do have escape powders, and the good thing about escape powders and me having them is the fact that I can just go over here. I don't know if this guy has thunder or any of that stuff, but I will look. No, he don't. You know what, actually, let's go to Queens, because I think somewhere in Queens, I don't know where, I can't remember, but somewhere in Queens there will be a spot okay, no, the only thing this person has is the fish the fish and stuff, which I mean isn't necessarily a bad thing, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. Okay, oh, actually Joker's house. Here's where the event is to take place. Says Wilder has gone too far, as this guy says the store's closed all the time. Huh. Okay, he says he has useless crystals. Wouldn't necessarily call that a useless crystal. That's the one thing I was looking for. Yeah, the rest of those are pretty useless, but okay, so now weapon. Actually, you know what? No, my luck. I should probably buy more than one of those because I will probably put one. Actually, I'll buy. Yeah, I'll buy 3. Because not only do I want to build up my my one weapon that I'm using now, but I also want to do my other weapon. I want to also be able to put one on my Ruby's gem, so, or her ring, so. Okay, so 12 of that, and then he'll need Beast Breaker and Anti-Metal. So, actually, you know what? While I'm actually, no. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna just go back into the dungeon and do that. That way I can get what I need. And I accidentally hit the wrong button. And I hit the wrong button again. I want to go to the other areas, and I want to go back into the shipwreck. So the good news is that I was able to get thunder from a place and not have to worry about, you know, going on further and further hindering my ability to go further into the dungeon or the shipwreck that that you can call it. Let's use this water and go on about my way. Okay, so the only downside is that okay, those pirate things are really hurtful for the old weapon, so we'll okay, so give her this so that way she has the same amount of HP. We'll repair her weapon as well. We'll also repair the weapon that my guy is using. Which, you know, honestly, I should have figured that that wouldn't have went too well because let's choose a small box. Ooh, a crystal ring. I'm pretty sure that's a weapon for Ruby. And it is. And customize. What's the attributes on it? 20 points to holy. So there's that. So she can... I don't actually have to use a holy... effect put in the one ring that she does have. I can actually just use the new ring, which is good, to be completely honest. I just hope and pray I don't accidentally status break this weapon. If I do, I'll probably cry. I'm gonna go ahead and repair my weapon because I can hear the I can hear this cannon. That got a little hairy there for a second, not gonna lie. Honestly, my main concern right now is my weapon getting leveled up, because honestly it needs thunder, but I added 2 thunder to it, so I'm hoping with it having the 2 thunder to it, it will improve its thunder, or not really improve it, but it will improve its thunder enough in the effects that I won't have to actually use more thunder to get... Well, that was beneficial for me, actually. Because it was, I mean, you know what, I'll just switch to Ruby long enough to walk over this thing here. And now Ruby's going to be pumped with energy. My main guy's not, but that's okay. I'm not really too upset about that, really. But one thing is I do need to repair my weapon. And I would say that... Well, this... Okay, so the chariot doesn't do as much damage as it doesn't... I mean, it takes a lot of damage off my weapon, or a lot of HP off my weapon, but it's not the... Like, it's not gonna break it right off like I thought. But with these new enemies, I am going to have to pay more attention and be very, very careful, because honestly, this weapon, it's not so much cracked up to be you know, it's not really cracked up to be the end-all, be-all weapon just yet. Will it eventually be? Oh yeah, it's eventually going to be a monster weapon, but not quite yet. Overall, though, I'm pretty happy with the outcome of it. Thanks to Goro's weapon that I, you know, didn't think of. Which, now off stream, I might do a little bit with some things later on. Really, it's not holy. Oh, it was fire, actually. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. Which, hopefully, with any luck, if I did this correctly, I will be pretty much set up on. Let's see. Actually, I need to check how much. How many more repair powder do I got? I got 6. That should be good enough to do the next dungeon or the next level of the shipwreck. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Guys, if you're watching this after the stream has ended, if you do make it this far, I really appreciate it. I know it's kind of a lot, and I know this game can be, it could potentially be boring to watch. I don't really know, personally, because I find it interesting, so I mean, it doesn't bother me any. But, if you did make it this far, like I said, I appreciate it, and, I hope you stick around for more. Well, that's awesome, actually. I found the map right off the first thing, so can't really complain too much about that. Okay, so, what did I learn? Those hurt. Pretty badly, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up his health. And, okay, good. My weapons, I'm gonna just call them abs for short. I don't really know what it is, but whatever it is, they're full, and I can upgrade my weapon. Build up. Oh, cool. Okay, awesome. So my Thunder's full now. The other abilities are full. Now it just needs Beast Breaker, which I'm unfortunately I don't have right now, so oh, I can't switch. But I know someone who can. Ruby can. So I will use Ruby. In this current situation. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Kind of disappointed that that happened, honestly. Okay. Okay, well, that one's about done. Use a potion on, or a revival powder on her. And actually, you know what? We'll finish this with the little cat, because honestly, the cat's weapon is very powerful for it to be a ranged weapon. And not only that, but with it, even with it being a ranged weapon, I can definitely dig it. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to use Ruby to get that. Great. Just great. I mean, it is good, but I got a flapping fish. Okay, so my the plant breaker is as good as it needs to be, so now she just needs dragon and the beast, which sadly I don't have currently. So I'm going to, because since I have a flapping fish, I need to go and do the dungeon's back area. Because otherwise it's going to spoil, and I don't really want that to happen. So we're going to use it now. The only good thing about this is if I can get some Beast Breaker and you know, some other breakers would be nice. Metal Breaker would be amazing, honestly. Okay, let's repair it. Not gonna lie, it kind of gets on my nerves whenever they block all the time. I prefer it whenever they do like that Sam did, and just kind of, you know, take the hits. Wow, this back area is not very good for the for what it is, honestly. Okay, so this thing likes to dance, apparently. There we go. I was gonna say, I don't usually ever really use Goro, but in the off chance that I decide to, you know, I mean, I want him to be completely full health and ready to take on a time where there might not be water available. So this one, I've just got to kind of let get close and then make sure he doesn't hit me because that would happen. Which, not gonna lie, that was that was a little bad. So I am going to use a revival powder on the poor cat because usually does pretty good on my bidding. The cat does, because the cat does not have to get close unless it's one of those things, and then it does. Okay, so it's two of those, and so I'm going to switch back to the cat. Okay, so I got one of them. I gotta repair it now. Oh crap. I accidentally went for two instead of man, sometimes in the later dungeons, I forgot how much concentration it actually takes to, oh my gosh. It almost, one kill with Ruby almost maxed out her weapon. That's hilarious. Really it is. Okay, so a garnet and a throbbing cherry. Okay, so you know what, actually, I need to, I don't know why I went to weapons. I need to, revitalize, the cat and, Towen, because I'm kind of, being reckless now with, these characters, and I don't really need to do that, because using this character, for instance, talking about Goro, not one of my wisest decisions. It's all about timing, and sometimes my timing sucks, just to put it bluntly. I'll probably end this stream at 11:30, which is about half an hour from now. So, it's going to be about almost a 3-hour stream, but not quite. It's going to be short, about 10 minutes. Which really isn't all that, you know, all that, I guess, rare for Dark Cloud, but dang. Seriously. Well, that was my last, this is my last stand-in powder. This is not good. I need to, revive her. Luckily, Towen is max health and everything. And I should be able to get through the rest of this dungeon, no problem with him. I think I've already got the... Did I already get the hook? Okay, so the good news is I've already got the hook, so I should be able to just continue on with this the way I have been. Except not using her, using Towen. I think I actually froze it. Oh man. I think it's lethal if it gets you stuck in a spot to where it can do a lot of damage to you. Which it was, that's where it was at, is kind of glad one of the weaker things was right there, so you know, kind of made me feel a little bit better. So now that I've done all this level, because I know I've already been down to the bottom floor, so I'm going to I'm going to go to the next floor, because there's no more Atla here, so I'm going to use the pulley, but I'm going to leave the dungeon temporarily, because I need to get more repair powder, because believe it or not, my weapon has been going through repair powder like crazy. Okay, I got another Fruit of Eden. I'll be honest with you, Towan gets it, because he's my biggest he's my main dude right now. Didn't really need none of that stuff, so went a little got 16 repair powders, make it an even 20, because they are kind of important, honestly. Get 5 and 5 of those. I bought 4 things of the cheese because I can't remember how many cheese I had left. So that brings me back up to 8, so I could be happy with that. I got 4 feathers. All in all, I think that's pretty good. I kind of want to go through my weapons and sell off the ones that I don't think I'll use. Especially since I know these 2 are the only 2 that I really care about right now, but like each one has its own little special ability type deal, you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. Let's see, do I need anything else? Or should I just go ahead? So I'm just going to go ahead and go to the, well, I'll go to the parts. And I've been getting more stuff. So I'm assuming there's going to be more stuff here. So, with that being said, let's go to the other area. Go to the shipwreck, and we'll get it ready for oh yeah, I got a garnet, didn't I? I forgot all about getting that. So we'll go to layer 12. Okay, so no other characters available. It's Ruby, but I can switch weapons, which luckily this weapon has a whole lot more stuff. Ooh. That gives to Beast, so I'll set that down. Because I think he needs Beast Breaker to build this up. Beast Breaker is one of the things he does need, so we'll customize and give him the Garnet, which maxed his attack at 37, 2 points less than this weapon here, which has been upgraded twice. So that's pretty impressive, honestly. Okay, so anyway, I'll leave that at that. Use the Duran's Feather. Or I won't use the Duran's Feather early, or rather. Okay, so she kills things relatively quick. With the weapon that I got lucky and found, I'll say that. Which, the only downside is that there's no way for me to get the, more, I'm drawing a blank, Atla. Like, the limited dungeons don't really bother me that much, but I don't like the limited the no Atla game. Okay, just picked up another rotten fish. That I'm most likely going to go ahead and trash the rotten fish, honestly, because there's no real purpose of having it in my inventory. I'll go ahead and use this tasty water on Ruby, and I'll use 1 repair powder. What does Ruby need to? What does she need to build up her weapon? Which I don't really know which weapon would be best for her as far as this goes, because what ring is this? The crystal ring? Probably this one, I would guess. Because, okay, needs magic, everything. Okay, so magic and everything. So customize this. We'll give her some more holy, and we can actually use an aquamarine in this one situation, because it couldn't hurt. I mean, to be all honest, because it does need ice, and I mean, she can improve ice. She can use ice. So I know what some of you guys might be thinking if you're watching this on YouTube later on, and that is, why don't you just skip the dungeons where you don't get Atla? Well, the reason being, or if you're stuck using one person and you don't much care for them, the reason being is that it's for the stats of that character. You know, like, Ruby needs a better weapon eventually, so I don't have any I don't have any soap, I don't think. Nope. But I got this. You know, but I mean, Ruby's gonna eventually need a better weapon. They all have to have decent weapons later in the game, because you might get stuck with one and you don't want to get stuck with the dud. Like, for instance, Ruby. Honestly, if you watched the first ever stream that I did of this game and seen what I had to do whenever I got the cat for the first time, you would understand that I had a terrible time of it. Really, I did. Okay, so it doesn't need any more ice, but it still needs holy. Because of the dragons and the big, you know, the big weapons and the slingshots just weren't taking anything off the dragons and all this stuff. Sorry, I got sidetracked there for a second, but I'm back on track now. But yeah, it was just god awful. But now, honestly, I can't really complain too much, because the cat's got good weapons. Ruby has a good weapon. Goro has a good weapon, so if I get stuck with Goro, it's not going to be that big a deal. The only big deal of it is Goro is more slow. So I don't really know that he'd be the best suited one, I guess, for the task at hand, but he's not bad though by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, we'll go to the next floor, I guess. Okay, so we'll use Towen, and we're not going to let him get hit. Hopefully. Hopefully ever. Because I think, oh, well, wait, where's it? Okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I hate mimics, because I love opening every chest in the dungeon. So sometimes that happening just doesn't do much for me. Okay, so mimics still really hurt this weapon pretty bad, so I really need to pay attention and keep track. Alright, yeah. Okay, so 61. So with Towen, as you can see, the weapon that I've been working on is slowly getting better in comparison to my other weapons. It's now a 37. It was way less than that. It's almost already surpassed my Sandbreaker. And yeah, it is a +6, but the Sandbreaker is a 2 times upgraded weapon. So there's that. So that means, that leaves me to believe, with that being the case, that this weapon will soon surpass the Stonebreaker or Sandbreaker, and it will okay, I got an ice block, which now only thing I need is a fish, and I'll be doing good. I can I might be able to finish out the dungeon, and says there's water. Okay, it's right here. I was gonna say, it says there's water around here somewhere. Yeah, mimics totally get on my nerves. Because I always think they have something good in them or something, you know. But then they just wind up disappointing me with their nothingness. You know, that it's just... See that? It's scary whenever your weapon starts doing that, especially whenever you have so much attached to it. I think I would have cried if I would have status broke it. Okay, got another Duran's feather, which is good. I like those. I use them a lot. It's one of the best things to have on your side weapon, or in your active inventory up on the side. Oh. Look at that, it's maxed. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade it. We're gonna check the build up. So all it needs now is is anti-metal. Which is particularly hard to come by, honestly. Okay, so I got a little sliver of ice left. Unfortunately, because of how far I've been going in the dungeon, I guess. Okay, I need the key, which I have. So, honestly, I think for this stream, it's been pretty solid for the most part. Not really had anybody join it though, but I've accomplished a lot during it. I've gotten a lot of progress on my weapon, which is more than I could ever ask for as far as this game goes, realistically, because a lot of times this game, sometimes I feel like I'm going nowhere fast. Especially whenever just starting out, because like your you know, your weapons, they're all terrible. You don't really get much of progress done on and your weapons, they get damaged really fast. Like my weapons right now, they get damaged really quickly, but the monsters are a whole lot more intense than they used to be. See, something that I do find kind of frustrating about this game is that sometimes you will find very basic items in a place where there should be none. Like that very basic water that I just had, that I just wound up using right away because there wasn't really no point of having it. Yeah, that kind of thing. And I think on that note, once I leave this dungeon, I'm going to wrap it up for this stream. If you do enjoy this stream and you want more Dark Cloud, let me know in the comment section below. I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably still finish it out though, because I have put a lot of it on here. So there probably will be more, to be honest, to come. If it's not your particular cup of tea, don't worry, I have plenty of other things that I've got going on. Like I have some I have some Dead by Daylight streams coming. I'm going to be streaming the entire game of Resident Evil 2 Remake. So you have that to look forward to. And all that stuff. So stay tuned. You should subscribe if you're not subscribed, and if you are subscribed, you have plenty of stuff to look forward to that I'm going to have in the future. And to my longtime subscribers, I really appreciate everything that you do. Watching the videos, liking them. I love to read comments and stuff like that. I find that really fun. Just different stuff like that. I find just very fun. I enjoy communicating with people, I guess you could say. Like communicating and Shooting the breeze. There we go. That's a PG-13 way of saying, you know, I guess talk to people. But yeah, it's nice to talk to people from different areas that I wouldn't normally get to talk to, thanks to YouTube, actually. So it's pretty nice, honestly. I enjoy it greatly. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry it's been kind of everywhere. I mean, it was all Dark Cloud, but the stream was kind of everywhere because I would get caught up in something or in a tangent and stuff like that. But if you enjoy this, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoy more Dark Cloud or you want to see how it ends, let me know in the comment section below on this video here. That simply stated called like Dark Cloud stream or something. I'll probably stream some more Dead by Daylight when I get back from a mini trip that I'm working on right now. I'll be visiting a different part of Kentucky where I will be seeing Drew Lynch live. We will be I'll be going there with my stepdaughter and my wife and stuff. We're just going to have a really good time. Probably won't have any video of it or anything like that because I try to be in the moment, but I want you guys to know I appreciate every one of you. And I'll be back probably after the weekend.